Welcome back to the group chat, everybody. Hi, it's just us three again because RJ hates us.
He quit the pod.
He quit the pod. As always, I'm Adam.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Miranda.
Thanks
for listening.
Thanks for listening. Well, it's a short up this week because we're going to spend so much time together this weekend.
So much time.
We're going to be sleeping all in the same bed, all four of us, like the grandparents
Willy
and Willy Wonka.
The dream, really.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was telling my sister came into town oh my God. So my sister came into town on Saturday because a couple months ago, she was like, I'm worried that my son, who's a junior in high school, by the way, which is truly absolutely fucking horrifying. She was like, I'm worried that my son is not cultured and doesn't know about theater. So is there anything we can see in Chicago? And so we'll see if he likes it or whatever. And I was like, well, Diva Boots, I hate to tell you, you're starting a little late at 17.
Yeah.
For a straight boy. It's tough, okay? But I was like, there's not a ton playing, but there's a theater doing a play version of the Da Vinci Code. And so they came into town. We saw the Da Vinci Code. A lot of talking. Very dialogue heavy. Dialogue forward, I would say. One would
assume for the Da Vinci Code.
I don't even want to see the Da Vinci Code movie.
Yeah, it's not. That's not on my list.
I mean, it wasn't my favorite piece I've ever seen. It was a fine production.
I would think when you think straight boy,
sure, something that's like
straight men love the Da Vinci
plot,
Code.
something not very character heavy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want him to be like, oh, and then I didn't want it to be like, oh, and it's like a coming of age story. Like we're avoiding that, right? We're trying to keep it just like plot focused.
Yeah.
Anyway, he did not like it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm sorry. But what was the point of the story? Oh, she was coming into town, and so I was telling her that we were heading out of town this weekend to see both of you. And so she was, happy to hear that we were leaving the house for a change.
That is good. Anything to get you out, Adam.
And we showed up to that play, by the way, 20 minutes late. The theater usually takes like 45 minutes to get to.
Oh my God.
It was a 3:00 matinee. We left my apartment at 2:07, and it took us like an hour and 15 minutes to get there. It was
oh my God,
bonkers.
20 minutes late. I would be so lost if I showed up 20 minutes late to the Da Vinci Code. I'd be like, what are we talking about?
Luckily, it was a Drury Lane production, so I'd already seen the opening night production of it. Oh, so okay. I knew what was going on. So I was just like, so here, before we go in, there's a guy that died, and they're trying to solve the murder. And there's a guy who's from Harvard, and that was Tom Hanks in the movie famously. And then there's a girl who she's like it doesn't matter. I explained what they had missed. And then they figured it out, and it was fine.
Well, that's great. That I saw theater this past week.
What did you see?
I finally saw and Juliet.
Oh.
You guys, every show was a sold out crowd.
I think Anne Juliet is a peak Casey.
It is
Casey show.
Oh, Casey would love Anne Juliet.
Casey would love Anne Juliet.
Casey would love it. The audience, they were eating it up. Mm-hmm. I did my best going in to have an open heart, open mind.
Open soul.
Lost my damn. So I was telling Jace, he was like, I don't understand. Is it like 5 different artists? And I was like, it's all Max Martin produced music. Mm-hmm. So like that is an umbrella. Pink, Katy Perry, Britney, Christina, like all those people. And he's like, oh, okay. Because he was like, I don't understand like the connection.
The correlation. Mm-hmm.
I just lost my marbles when like there was a truly like empowering emotional moment when the non-binary main best friend is like in the bathroom at this like club trying to just discover themselves. They had like a moment with another character and all of a sudden just starts singing, I'm not a girl, not yet a woman. I was like, I cannot. I lost my mind. And then there was a part much, much later. That same character's name was May. And the other character was like, it's gonna be May. And I was like, I literally said out loud, I was like, the dumb, so dumb. I just can't. And the thing with Anne Juliet, the plot is really smart. It's really clever. So
it's like Shakespeare's what Anne Hathaway wrote.
Yeah. So it's opening night of Romeo and Juliet, the actual play, like in Shakespearean times, but they're like all dressed in like 90s grunge costuming. So cute, so fun. And then Anne Hathaway, famously Shakespeare's wife, got a babysitter, so was able to come to opening night and asked if he had written the ending, and then was like, the ending is dumb. Let's change it. What if Juliet lived?
Is set in what time period are we?
Yeah, super question.
Just all time.
Shakespearean time, but not
at all. Okay, for sure. Great.
Yeah. So it was like, what if Juliet?
Is it like
Juliet
she
lived?
tells the story of the rest of the play and then it comes to life around them? Or
it's like her and Shakespeare are rewriting like what happens after Romeo has died.
And because famously Romeo kills himself and then Juliet wakes up and she finds his body and then she kills herself.
She then also kills herself. Yeah, famously.
And in this version, this is the West Side Story version where she just cries and then goes like, well, anyway,
yeah.
Good luck to him.
Very much that.
Great.
It fun plot, fun costuming, high energy, whatever. I just can't handle this. The putting emotions behind specifically 90s and 2000s pop. I just like I can't take anything seriously.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Were there?
I haven't seen it.
Are there pink songs? Is there pink? Songs?
Yes. Yeah.
Any acrobatics like Pink does? You
know,
no, flying
not necessarily acrobatics, but there is like a chandelier moment.
Oh, a Sia?
No, they don't sing Chandelier, but they're on. She's on. It was Katy Perry's Roar.
Okay.
I'm happy to read you the full list of songs, Casey, if you need that from me.
Oh yeah.
We start with Larger Than Life by the Backstreet Boys, followed by I Want It That Way.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got Baby One More Time by Britney.
I Want It That Way is Shakespeare saying I want it that way to his play, the ending of his play. He wants it that way. That's why. Okay. Great.
Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely.
This is just Millennium. BSB Millennium.
Peak Millennium.
Domino by Jessie J.
Yeah,
I don't know this song.
Yes,
do
I?
Oh, you know it.
Sing it,
I would
Casey.
have to hear it probably. Sing it. Take it away, bitch. Take it away, Casey.
A domino. Take me down like I'm a domino.
Oh, that song. Okay,
yeah.
Yes, I do know that song. I didn't know that was Max Martin.
Yeah.
Show Me Love by Robin. Blow by Kesha. I did not know he produced Blow by Kesha. That's crazy.
It is Max Martin, right? Like, I'm not making that up. It is Max
that's
Martin.
correct.
Okay.
I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman.
Can't.
Wow, this is so early in the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Overprotected by Britney Spears.
Wow. One of my faves.
Confident by Demi Lovato. Teenage Dream / Break Free mashup. Oops, I Did It Again. I Kissed a Girl. It's My Life. It's My Life can't be a Max Martin song.
That's what I thought. When I was looking at Act 2 numbers, I was like, that's interesting.
It is. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I also thought that was fascinating.
Okay, Act 2. That was just Act 1, Casey, by the way. Act 2,
Oh my
we've got
God.
Love Me Like You Do by Ellie Goulding. We've got Since You've Been Gone by Kelly, one of the best songs ever written.
Yep.
What Do You Want From Me by Adam Lambert. We've got one original song called One More Try. We've got Problem / Can't Feel My Face. Wow, he wrote Can't Feel My Face?
This man has been around.
That's crazy. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Wow, my God. Okay. Okay, Can't Feel My Face. That's the Way It Is by Celine Dion.
That's
Everybody,
the
Backstreet's back.
way it is.
As Long As You Love Me. It's Gonna Be May. Stronger. Shape of My Heart. Fucking Perfect by Pink. Roar by Katy Perry. And then Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake.
This sounds like a great.
That sounds like Casey's playlist.
Casey loves it. Casey would love it. It's a non-theater
Theater show.
Girlie's dream. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I give it 5 more years
It's
before
Jersey
it
Boys
becomes
for millennials.
incredibly irrelevant.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like my 9th grade dance.
And that's
Yeah.
what, like, Jace was like, he said something, and I was like, that's it. No, like, I listen to all of these songs very frequently. I love all of these songs. I just will never be able to get over.
Yeah, like that genuinely is your entire playlist.
Yeah, like it's all, and I'm like,
it has nothing to do with Miranda not liking the music, by the way.
Yeah, nothing about that. And everybody was like, oh, were they not good? I'm like, they're phenomenal. Like, that's what you don't understand. Like, you can see theater and like appreciate the work and the art of the artists and not like the piece, you know?
Of course.
So
it's criticism, honey.
It's just criticism. And I don't have any criticism. I just didn't like it.
Oh, great.
It's just not my thing. I'm glad I saw it. It's very high energy. I'm glad literally so many people enjoyed it. And I love to see that.
Yeah.
But I was like, whew,
So we're leaving for Orlando this Thursday. We are the day this drops, we will be arriving together.
En route.
En route. Here's the exciting part. Casey is apparently in the market for new luggage. Because why are you picking out translucent luggage to purchase, Casey? We have to know.
I didn't notice it was translucent until
How did
Adam
anyone
was like,
not notice? That was the first thing I noticed.
It was hours later. Casey's just like, I like this luggage. Nobody said anything. We were busy. Adam comes back like 3 hours later and is like, is this see-through luggage?
And then I'm like staring at it because here's what I thought, Adam. I thought maybe it was just like they took the photo and there was some other luggage and it was like reflected in other luggage that's not in the photo at all, was just reflecting off it. But then I go and look up the description because, of course, I clicked on one thing for luggage and then I got 800 ads for luggage. And also,
you have to say who is selling this luggage.
It's Millie Bobby Brown for Delcy Paris.
So yeah, you sent this brand, and I was like, I have never heard of this brand before.
Never heard of her. Don't know her.
She's a Paris. Delcy Paris, France.
What are we retailing at for a carry-on?
Hey, they're pretty affordable. The Delcy and Millie, I will say, at least for the Millie Bobby Brown collection, you can get a carry-on there's a $189, but there's also a $129.
Wow. Okay.
That's a $60
The non-see-through is $129 or $149. There's 2 versions.
There's a non-see-through. Well, there you go, Casey, a non-see-through.
But
honestly, here's what the more I thought about it, the more I was like, really, if you're a
packing cube girl.
If you're a packing cube girly, you're fine.
And
what are people going to see? Packing cubes?
Yeah.
You're organized.
If you're organized, and get this, if you buy from the collection, you get a free set of the Millie Bobby Brown packing cubes.
Oh,
what
do those look like? What is that?
Delcy. Just look up Delcy Paris.
Delcy Paris.
Here we go. I definitely spelled it wrong. Uh-oh, it's the three of us alone on a thing together. You know what that means.
It's a screen share.
It's time to screen share.
I also typed in the wrong thing.
I don't think she wants to be an actress. That's just my guess.
No, I think she's
No.
done.
And I hate the blonde hair. Like she's got brown hair in this, and it looks great. The bleach blonde, I don't like.
Oh, this hair right here. I like this hair.
Are you sharing the screen?
Yeah. Are you not look? Do you? Oh,
no. Okay.
There. Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah.
I like this hair.
Yeah, I like this.
You don't
hair.
like this? Okay.
Like the honey brown.
Yeah.
Very British.
Interesting. I've never heard of this luggage. I don't like the branding
I don't like this one
written on the luggage.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah,
that's.
I will say
me.
if you we've got our Gotta Glow see-through. We've got a bunch of different kinds of bags. They look cute, you know.
The beauty case is cute.
Yeah.
I don't like hard shell items because I need to be able to compact.
Mm-hmm.
There's the packing cubes that are.
They're the packing cubes.
I love a packing.
I love lavender.
And here are the opaque ones.
Oh,
and these
I
are
wanted
cheaper.
It to be more minty.
Yeah,
I like the blue actually. The blue's pretty.
Wow,
there's so many. Good God.
I know, millions.
Yeah, this color is not this. Okay, they need to. This color on this little color swatch on the bottom is not the same color.
What is wrong with luggage companies not being able to properly show the color of their luggage? I'm looking at U-Base.
They know that the color is not good enough, so they're like, "Well, this is basically the same."
This is very cute. Those jeans are cute, actually.
Yeah, she rocks
those jeans.
I don't. You know what this reminds me of? The see-through. It really does give me those like pencil cases from the ones you would like open.
Yes. It's giving the blow up furniture from.
I was gonna say.
Yes, also that from the American Girl series.
Phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
/ the 1990s.
/ just the regular 1990s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
because I think where this all stemmed from was I got a email from Bays that was like, "Hey, you have a 20% off coupon. You should use it." So I'm like, "Great, let's go check." And I'm like, "Oh, well, none of these colors I want." So then I got 800 Instagram ads, and then Miss Millie Bobby Brown showed up, and I go, "Oh, I love that color. I love the purple."
But we have a purple carry-on.
I wanted a checked.
Oh, check. Because you're checking to take advantage of Miss Southwest for its last time.
Yeah, which I am checking a bag this time, and it's my red and white polka dot mini.
Wow, you gotta.
And she is busted. She's
been through a lot.
She's been through a lot. She's been through a lot of Southwest terminals. She's been beaten down, and so she is about to be. She's on her last leg. So I figured after this trip, I'll need a new checked one.
Yeah,
but I need to get a cover for her because God knows what they do to my girl.
We need a cover.
My blessed girl.
Checked bags need a cover.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
please.
It's official. I'm going on a cruise.
You are? You booked it?
I have not booked it, but I have asked my mom. Okay, so I asked my mom if she wanted to go on a cruise for Mother's Day. I said I would take her on a cruise.
That's so sweet.
So she said yes. So now I'm like, I have to definitely do it because I promised it to a person outside of RJ. So that makes it real. So I'm looking at like August, September, just for like a quick 3 or 4 night, just to test out,
to test the waters.
Well,
test the literal water.
There's a Disney Dream September 1st.
I'm not doing Disney. I promised Miranda she would be she's on my first Disney. She will be there on my first Disney.
I got it. And I feel Nan would appreciate
it. Joe could have shared a table.
They probably wouldn't listen to our seating requests.
I don't think you want to sit with my mom. I'll be so honest.
Listen, I've had to sit with Aretha aplenty at a cruise line dinner.
That's true.
So you were thinking Royal Caribbean or Norwegian? I forget.
Norwegian.
They
do have a Bahamas 4-night going from New York down to the Bahamas.
I don't think that's what you're gonna do.
I don't know.
I just worry about if you want to test the waters. I feel like those waters would be really rough for you your first time, because I feel like they're gonna be booking it from New York to the Bahamas. You know what I mean? And it's
I don't. I've never been on a boat.
Yeah, they'll be booking it. I think you would want one that's
Miami to Bahamas.
Yeah, like just they're not trying to get anywhere quick. They're just
It was who's the one? What's the one that's just off the coast? Is that Bermuda? It was New York to Bermuda, maybe. Know. I think it was. It was not Bahamas. It was the other one. Ask me anything, and I can't tell you the geography of the Caribbean.
I can't tell you the geography of most places, honestly.
I can't point to New York on a map. I always point to the wrong place.
Northeast.
Marina can't even put this fucking mic together. She doesn't even know how to put this mic together.
How does one put the mic together?
Listeners, she's holding the mic.
Listeners, my producer took the evening off. I don't know what to do, so I'm just holding this microphone. So yeah.
So anyway,
I think that will be very fun. I can still help you with like what you should bring on the ship.
SPF.
Yes, absolutely. SPF. I would assume like magnetic hooks are a thing on multiple cruise ships.
Probably.
So I would do that.
I got my
what do we need to hook?
I got them all over my house.
It's just nice because
they
really don't give you very many hangers in your stateroom. And so it's nice to like hang up like a swimsuit or anything else. Really.
Like your lanyard or whatever.
Or medals that you won. Yes, you'll need a lanyard because they give you like a key to the world card situation. And you literally like that is your one thing that you need at all times. That is your ID. That is your credit card. That is
you put it in your wallet.
It's very giving. It's very giving, like high school.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Watching the people wearing the lanyards, and it's like especially like at dinner time when everybody's like dressed so nice, and then they're wearing a lanyard. I'm like, what do we? You can carry
like going to like a conference, and like I remember when I went to that conference last year in Chicago. The conference hadn't even started yet, and people were already wearing their conference lanyards. And I'm like,
my God,
take this off.
Take it off.
So embarrassing.
I don't even really like wearing them when you get VIP for like a concert. Like I'm always like, it clashes.
It clashes.
And you don't even, like I feel like you don't even need them for concerts because I feel like that's
they look at your fucking wristband. They give you a wristband too.
Because that becomes it's just like a souvenir.
They try to say that like the lanyard is like they basically want you to think like it's its own like part of the like it's a swag thing.
Yes, it's a.
And I'm like, I'm never wearing this
I'm
again.
Staring at all mine over here.
Oh, Casey, that's great. Junk journal.
Junk journal, Casey.
Junk journal. Yeah.
I hear so. Updating for the trip, RJ is apparently buying a photo printer.
I don't know, girl.
Yeah, like what is this ones.
For? But what for?
To print our photos. Just
let him. Is he bringing it to Florida?
It's like one of those little ones. It's like this big.
Cute. Is he going to start a junk journal?
Girl,
he should. You guys should start a junk journal for all your
He's going to start a ketamine addiction is what he's about to start.
Oh.
His last day at his job is Thursday.
See, I get confused. He posted
a half day.
Because I would assume all close friends are also confused because he posted like last day from this view, but that was just his last time in the office.
In the office. He has to technically go in on Thursday just to drop off his like key or his like ID or whatever. His fob, whatever.
Yeah. What time do you fly out?
5. So
Casey, what time do you arrive?
got all day.
Since I changed my flight, I arrive at like 3:00.
Okay.
3:45 maybe? 3:45, I think.
Friedrich gets to start his vacation early. He's starting it on Wednesday.
Wow.
Love.
That's good. So you don't have to rush to drop him off and then get to the airport.
Late.
We know how that can go. Ooh, I get a meal selection on my way to Orlando.
Wow.
Wow,
Have to
really?
take that. Yeah, apparently.
Where are you flying from? Just from Des Moines?
Minneapolis.
Oh, Mepolis.
Jace is like, we better get in early because our connection is 35 minutes.
I can't believe they even sell connections that close.
We get in at 5:04.
Let me look. Now everybody's going to track our flights that we're currently on as they're listening.
Yeah, I was going to say they're going to be
listening.
Yeah.
Listeners, if you see me at the airport between 3:45 and 5:00, come say hi.
Come
I'll
say
be
hi.
sitting there waiting for Miranda.
That's where
I'm
we
there with my
meet.
giant bag.
Our
We
flight
meet at
arrives at
airport.
8:40.
8:40. Damn. Are you checking the bag?
I don't know. I did not book this.
Great.
I'd have to go back and look to see what he booked.
I think y'all are on Southwest, so you might just, but also you probably just need to carry on.
You're flying Southwest.
I'm pretty sure
Something else that we booked. Baby, we're going to New York.
Oh, we are. I think we are on Southwest because we're flying out of Midway.
Adam, did you?
We're going to New York, y'all!
Y'all, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Hey, I have to buy Death Becomes Her tickets.
That's my question. So Adam, we were deciding what we were going to see. We knew we were going to see Death Becomes Her, and we knew we were going to see Titus Burgess and Oh Mary. Really, Titus is the reason we were going.
Mm-hmm.
You know who Titus is, right, Casey?
Yes, I know Titus.
Kimmy Schmidt.
Okay, I just didn't know. I didn't know.
I think I'm a fool.
And then,
I know who he is. I don't know who your TikToker girls are.
Sabrina. Anyway. So Adam's like, it was Friday night. Adam was feeling productive. Okay. And he was
This is the thing. I do it all or I don't do any of it. Like if I'm booking a trip, I'm going to book the whole trip in one single sitting or it's never going to get booked.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. So Adam's like, okay, I'm buying the tickets. And because I said something first.
I bought the plane tickets first.
Yes, which is very shocking. He was like, I'm doing it. And it
was $212. It was crazy.
I love when y'all take initiative because I'm like, I'm great. I'm doing it. Amazing. We book it. I'm looking at, I get an ad for Death Becomes Her and it's like save 25% off. And I'm like looking at the calendar and I was like, famously, Broadway is dark 2 days a year. What is one of those days, you may ask? The 4th of July when we are there. But that's fine because we'll still see the same 3 shows because they'll do a matinee on Thursday to make up for Friday. I do think Hamilton should do a 4th of July matinee. I just feel like that should be a thing.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'm not in the Broadway league. So I said that to Adam and I was like, oh, you can save 25% off Death Becomes Her if you buy early. Adam buys the tickets because I was like, oh, I don't know what the code is. I saw it.
That's an important part of the key.
Adam sends because I was like, oh, let me know how much. And he sends it. And I was like, okay, great. And I was like, you didn't use the code. And he was like, you didn't give me the code. And I was like, I could have found it for you. I didn't know you were just not going to use it. And so I was like, forward me your email.
Well, because I didn't know if you meant you had seen the code that day or 3 weeks ago. And you were like, I remember there was a code floating around.
No, that I kept getting.
I got the ad too.
Yeah, they're feeding them out. They hear the group chat and that's why they're feeding us these ads.
The group chat. Mm-hmm.
And so I had to email them.
All those viral sounds.
Can you please either apply the discount or cancel the tickets. And it's like Broadway tickets are horrifying. You could be like, I am dead. And they'd be like, well, they're non-refundable. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
Sorry. Rip. But they were able to refund the tickets for us. So we have to repurchase them. But Adam has not done that yet. So you have to make sure, because at first she was like, it actually has to come from Adam's email. And then
for them to process the refund.
And then 2 hours later, she replied to that same email and was like, it's refunded. And I was like, okay, great. So Adam doesn't have to email her?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes
she just responded to the original thread.
Great.
But I did.
I thought she just did this out of nowhere.
Below, blah, blah, blah.
Great. And that's all it takes. But yeah, so we got our tickets, and RJ decided our third would be we were going to go see Miss Boop.
We're seeing Boop.
Boop.
The Betty Boop musical.
Betty Boop musical. So that will be exciting. 4th of July in New York City. My favorite holiday.
Which is just the Barbie movie, but it's Boop. It's Betty Boop.
Oh, is it really?
She comes out of the cartoon.
Oh, cute.
It's the Mickey short.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Get a horse.
Get a horse.
Oh, no. Get a horse.
Let's have a laugh.
Have a laugh.
Yep, we're going to New York. We're staying in Hell's Kitchen.
Well, technically Times Square, but closer to Hell's Kitchen.
And so RJ was very happy about that because he was tired of me forcing him to stay in Long Island City.
It's just if you're seeing shows,
staying in Long Island City just from price.
Remember the last hotel that he bought, and we were like, I'm not sure this is a real hotel or real hotel confirmation.
And it was both times, both trips.
Fine.
It was fine.
You made it.
There's nothing around, but I don't pay for things around. It's fine.
Sure. I can't imagine getting out of a show and be like, gotta get back to Long Island, you know? We just have to walk a block or two after getting our little slice of night za. Because we will find good pizza.
Yeah.
We will find good pizza.
Or maybe we'll eat a little Schmackery's cook.
Yes. Get some Junior's cheesecake.
I don't really like Junior's.
Okay,
I don't think it's that good.
Oh, I love Junior, but I love a classic cheesecake.
Looks like about a month before you got to book your Jellycat Diner experience.
Yes. I think we need to do the Jellycat Diner. I think that will be
because now we're going to have the entire 4th of July just free and open to do whatever.
So, truly, I was like, what does one do in New York and not see a show?
What's the point?
What is the point?
I guess we can go shopping.
Oh, yeah. We could, but it's like our stores open on the 4th of July?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
You know where we need to go together?
At Rockefeller City?
In a liberal city like New York that doesn't like America anymore.
Do you know where we need to go? The two of us? 1, 2.
You and I?
Yeah.
Ooh, where?
Adam, where do the two of us need to go together on our first trip together to New York City? Casey, where do Adam and I need to go? Yes.
I couldn't remember if you had.
I have. Casey, where are Adam and I going in New York City together, me and Adam?
I don't know.
You don't?
You do. You
Listeners.
do. What do we bring up? What do we bring up when we talk to each other? What's our weird hyperfixation?
Baby, we got to go to ground zero. We're going to ground zero, mama.
I've never been to the inside of that the Oculus. Is that what it's called?
Is that what they? Sure, I haven't either. Yeah, we don't need to do the museum, but we need to go there together.
Yeah, pay our respects.
Pay our respects, of course. Yeah, that's all I've got.
Great
on the schedule.
I think we'll have time for like a nice meal somewhere, like a nice meal. I'm thinking Olive Garden in Times Square.
Uh-huh.
Raising Cane's
Margaritaville.
Times Square.
Oh,
Sure.
go sit at the Texas Toast chairs at the Raising Cane's.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Gonna do all the touristy things.
Yeah, there's plenty.
I'm not doing a Peloton. I'm not doing.
Don't worry.
Sorry, sue me. I'm not doing a fucking Peloton.
You're not. No, I would assume the studios will be closed for the holiday that weekend. So big bummer.
Oh no,
Dom. We could like walk the Brooklyn Bridge. There are so many things that we could do.
There are genuinely so many things when I think that I've like truly never. I've never walked the Brooklyn Bridge.
Neither have I. And that's near Ground Zero. No.
I also haven't been to Central Park like since pre-pandemic.
I will never forget walking through Central Park, and it was like a Wednesday afternoon, and there was like a Broadway softball league, and so like all these Broadway people were playing softball games, and I was like, so I'd go and be like, oh my god, this is Waitress, and I'd be like, this is the Lion King, and it was just like the cutest little thing. I was like, I love that they have a softball team. That's so fun. Loved it.
Sounds gay.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. Casey, what did you do this weekend? Did you do anything fun?
I had to work convocation. So and tell me why the doctoral students that are getting the highest degree, you can get a PhD doctor. Like, how is it that they have the worst etiquette ever? Like but besides the fact that they act like they don't understand anything, like, come over here, tell me what college you're in, and sit in this chair, and it is the hardest thing for them to do. But then once they cross the stage, they all were just leaving. Like, we were directing them back to their seats, and some of them would go back into the theater, get their bag that they brought, and then just leave. And so by the end, we started off with maybe like 350 grads. By the end, there was maybe 50 in the auditorium.
God. And like after they get their diplomas, there's not that much longer, right?
No, there's not. Like it.
Oh my god.
Friedrich.
Honey. He's still Adam keeps having to mute because he's still going after it.
I think it's over now.
Poor buddy.
Like a honking bird.
And like our ceremony is an hour and a half total.
Yeah, it's not like one of those 4-hour-long high school graduations that you have to sit through.
It's quick. They are running through them. And it is just so disrespectful to all of the other grads that to just get up and leave. Like, and then also the faculty members on the stage that were like hooding them, they were starting to leave. They were all like, I'm going to go get my lunch. And they just left. So
that's like, don't go. Like, if you really don't care, do not go.
Right.
Yeah. Like,
that's so annoying.
Yeah. My coworker that plans all of this, like, we've been talking about it. And she's just like, next year, like, I'm just having faculty congratulators on the stage and they are not hooding. They're just sitting there and they got to sit there the whole time and clap. They're not allowed to leave. And the dean came by my office today too, because my boss was in there with me, and she was talking to us, and she's like, we don't need to feed them. We're not feeding them next year.
Good.
Because they were more concerned about getting their food than sitting on that stage.
You tell them, girl.
But it was just, it was just so rude. And along with that, they all left. And what else did they do? They did something else that I was like, I can't believe they did this. I can't remember what it was, but they were just oh no, the other thing that happened. So we had 2 different ceremonies. We had one company, but a department at UT doing our live stream for our master ceremony, and it was just fine. So then on Saturday we have a different department doing our live stream, and I get there and I go over to the guy at like 11:00. It starts at 11:30, just to like say, hey, let me know if you have any issues with the live stream. I'm the one that set it up. I have my laptop with me, but he goes, oh yeah, I've got the stream key. I've got it all. It should be fine. So I'm like, okay, cool. So at like 11:29, I go over to him and I'm like, hey, everything good? He's like, yeah, I think you have it set for like scheduled to start at 11:30. So it should start running at 11:30 and it's 11:29 now. I was like, okay. So I stand there with him just to see if it starts.
Mhm.
And he's like, huh, it's not starting. I'm like, oh, okay. And so I'm like, do you want me to go get my laptop? He's like, yeah, go get your laptop. So I go get my laptop. I log into the YouTube. I show it to him and he's like, huh, gosh, I hate YouTube. I don't know what's wrong. And this is the managing director. This is the managing director of the like Texas student media. Like it's like an old man. Like it is like a man that like it's not a student because it is like a student. They're called like Bevo Productions. And
Beaver Productions.
Bevo. That's the
Bevo.
the mascot. The name of the mascot. The actual Longhorn is named Bevo.
It is?
Yeah.
Bevo the Longhorn?
Mm-hmm.
That just doesn't
That's
seem
his
right to
name.
me.
That doesn't sit right with my spirit.
Like Lenny the Longhorn I can get behind.
Yeah.
Louis
the
Longhorn.
The furry mascot, the one in the suit.
Oh, that's who I'm talking about. Yeah.
That's Hookem. His name is Hookem.
Because of the
Well, because we say Hookem horns. See, that's
Hookem.
what OU does.
Horns down, bitch.
Yeah.
That's what Jace does because he doesn't like Texas.
Yeah. So that's Hookem. But anyways, so this is like a student media group, but like the managing directors, they're doing it. So the old man, not a student. And he's like, gosh, I don't know what's going wrong. He's like, I guess I should record it so you guys at least have the recorded version. Yeah. You didn't think of this beforehand. He thinks of this as the as the thing is starting and the faculty are processing onto the stage. So you're just now thinking of this. Great. Okay. So he gets a SD card out and he starts recording it. Sunday morning, he emails my coworker who then sent it to me. And he's like, hey, so sorry about this. I only got about 30 minutes of footage. I don't know what happened. I must have turned it off at some point. You didn't think to check? You didn't think,
you should probably check in on your recording of the graduation.
Yeah, of the doctoral ceremony graduation that you've already fucked up the live stream for.
Jesus Christ.
So my boss has had to send a strongly worded email basically saying the dean is pissed at this because we can only like for all of our students that like have family overseas, all of our students that just their family couldn't come. In fact, our students only had like 3 or 4 tickets, so they rely on this live stream. And you just completely said, sorry, I don't know what happened. We'll figure it out for next year. They fucked it up last year too, so we're just not hiring you again.
Oh, no.
Jesus God.
And my coworker was like, I should have fired them whenever the other department was like, hey, we're doing your master's ceremony. We could do your doctoral too. And she's like, oh, I already hired, them, so it should be fine. We figured it out. No, it was bad. So I was I know I was upset, but also like my coworker that manages all of graduation convocation, she was really upset. And it's just like, this sucks. Cause it's like, we hired you to do this. This is your job. And all you have to say is like, gosh, I hate YouTube. I don't know what the deal is. Like, well, clearly, like, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, but that was
it's not good.
That was frustrating. But then we went.
Frustrating.
We went to a brewery later, and then we went and saw doubleheader comedy. We watched one of our friends. It's one of like it. Joe knows her from New Hampshire, but she lives in Austin, and she started doing improv after I did improv.
Inspired.
I inspired.
Wow.
I would like to say inspired. I probably didn't, but she's in like a headliner show, and so we went and saw it. And then this comedian. Do you know who Jeff Hiller is? He's a tall, skinny gay guy. He was in the HBO Max show Somebody Somewhere. He's really funny.
Oh, I've seen him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really funny, and he was headlining this comedy show, and his character on Somebody Somewhere reminds me of like my BFF when I worked at Oklahoma State, Larry, who I hope
Larry.
I hope he comes to my wedding. I'm inviting him next year.
Fun.
But it reminds me of him because we had just such a similar relationship, I feel like, to the main character and this character. But we went and saw his comedy, just some stand up, and so that's what we did. We spent all night at some comedy show. Got some laughs in.
Fun.
I went and saw The Legend of Ochi. Nothing.
Nope. Crickets.
I don't know her.
It's an A24. It's like this little like creature thing. It's very How to Train Your Dragon, very E.T., very
with the
Gremlins.
things, and who's in it? The guy.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe's in it. I know the trailer for this. Yes. Is it spooky, or is it just like coming of age E.T. vibes?
It's like E.T. It's like E.T. How to Train Your Dragon vibes, because it's like this.
Miranda, get on it.
I'm gonna download it for the plane.
Okay.
Do I have to watch? There's multiple.
You could just watch the first
You
one.
just watch the first one.
The second one's
Thank you
good
so
too.
much.
The second one has the white one, doesn't it?
Yes, the girl.
Yes,
Oh,
the girl.
The girl dragon.
The girl dragon.
Wow.
She's white.
It's very Wall-E Eve. That's
It's very
giving
cute. But yeah, The Legend of Ochi, it was like that, because it's like the Ochi are these like creatures that apparently, like, Willem Dafoe hates them because they destroyed his family, and they apparently kill the sheep and all this stuff. But then it's like the mom leaves, but the mom loves the Ochi. But Willem hates the Ochi because one of them bit the mom, and they had to cut off her arm.
Oh.
But the mom figured out a way to heal things like that, because she's like she's basically studied the Ochi, and she knows all this stuff. And so the daughter finds the baby Ochi stuck in a trap and takes it home and fixes it. And then she's like, I'm going to go find my mom or something. And has the Ochi. Yeah. I don't know.
This
it was
a live
okay.
action?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Did
like
you see,
live,
Casey,
live action.
Did you see the trailer for that horror movie that's like about the kids who like all leave the house at like 3:18 a.m. or whatever? Have you seen this?
Oh, no.
So there's this horror movie coming out. I think it's later this year, or it might be. I think it's later this year. Because I think it was supposed to be like January of next year, and they moved it up because they got such good reception. But the plot is like this one lady's class, this like elementary school teacher's class. All of the students one night at like 3:18 a.m. woke up and left their house and haven't been seen since. Every single student in that one specific class. And so it feels like, so the other tea about it is that apparently Jordan Peele tried to get the directing job for this, and then he lost out to whoever ended up directing it. And so he fired his management team over it because he liked the script so much.
Oh.
So people are like, oh, this is going to be really great. The trailer is really good, but they don't, their people are trying to figure out if it's going to be an allegory for like the state of our education system and the way teachers get blamed for things that like it's really like parents' responsibility, or is it like school shooting stuff? Like, is it like a school shooting allegory, or is it like whatever? So blah 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 blah. But I think you'll like the chat. I don't remember what the movie's called, but I'm sure if you just Google like some movie about kids leaving house
318
Yeah.
child.
I'm looking and nothing's coming up, or it's like
Hold
other
on.
things are coming up. There's too much coming up that.
It is. Oh my god! Fuck. Movie here coming soon.
Coming soon.
Oh my god! Not Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. You
That's
stupid bitch.
horror.
Classic.
That's horror. Oh no! This is so frustrating. I'll text it to you because I can't. I don't know what to Google to find it.
Let's see. Oh wait, weapons.
Yes, weapons.
Okay, I'll watch it
Yes.
after this.
Yes,
Yes.
it's
okay.
very good.
I
was
did
like
watch.
spooked by the trailer.
Yeah. Oof. I watched a lot of movies this weekend. I did watch Another Simple Favor. It was terrible. Don't watch it.
I heard it wasn't great. Did you see the first one?
Yeah.
I watched it.
And then I also watched Heart
pieces.
Eyes. Heart Eyes is like another like
yes.
yeah. It's on Netflix now. It's it's like a cheesy slasher movie, but the best part is the kill in the beginning where a woman gets crushed in a wine barrel at a winery. Other than that, not needed.
Hilarity
it was stupid.
ensues.
Yeah. It was stupid.
Fun. Well, should we go off?
Let's go off.
Sure.
Does anybody have anything to go off about?
Not on the free pod.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I
okay. That's great.
I've had one. I mean, I did just go off about the grad students.
Yeah.
But
I think we're all in just such a headspace of being so excited to see each other.
I just can't
that's what it is.
believe
that I feel like what's there to be upset
we
about?
have
you
Epic
know?
Universe. We have the Rat Batch. We have
We have Flower
those
and-
two
no.
things. We're not doing Flower and Garden.
We're not going to Epcot.
We're not going to Epcot.
Tiana, Country Bear
We have
Jamboree.
Domu.
That's the thing. So
what are we
that's the
doing?
question. That was my question. Are we gonna want ramen when it's 97 degrees
Oof.
outside? That's my question. So we can sit on that. But
I'd like to. You know.
it's going to be so hot. It's
Yeah.
gonna be so
I know
hot.
it's gonna be so hot. Why are
But
we
y'all,
doing this in
if you're
May?
hearing
But, like,
this,
May is usually fine. May is usually
Yeah.
like 85 doable, but like 95, 96, 97, woof.
it's gonna be hot.
Woof. I bought some shirts. So
Cute. Yeah, I think
cute.
I'm just bringing like athletic dresses because I know it's going to be so hot.
Yeah.
The outfits are not as good as my typical fits for trips. Let me just say that.
So don't get excited.
But don't get excited
titillated.
about the OOTD girls.
Yeah, if you're hearing this and you're in Hollywood Studios on Saturday, May 17th,
That sounds right.
feel free
That's
to
correct.
stop by Pizzerizio.
Yeah.
Pizzerizio. 11 a.m.
Send us a DM if you have any questions.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, your microphone just switched again.
I don't know. Am I back to
no.
No.
You're
what the?
Oh. Y'all, no.
I mean, we can hear you. It's just
We
not
can
the
hear
right.
you. We can hear you.
It says it's this mic.
Oh, I think it might be back.
Put it closer.
I'm
to
not
your-
doing anything.
Oh no, it's not that
The-
mic. I don't
okay.
know. I don't know what to tell you, girl. I don't know what to tell you, Diva Boots. We are gonna wrap up the pod today.
gonna
Thank you
wrap
so
it
much.
up.
We are falling
here's our
apart
go
at
off.
the
Miranda,
seams.
figure out your damn audio.
Figure out your damn shit,
Producer,
Miranda.
if my producer
Grow a
could
pair,
please
Miranda.
figure it out, that'd be great.
You can join us on Close Friend. You can join our close friends over at patreon.com/Did You Read the Group Chat for only $5 a month for less than a cup for less than an iced matcha.
Mhm.
You can join
less than a frappuccino.
Less than a frappuccino. You can join our exclusive access 3 bonus episodes a month, and we've said it before. We're gonna say it again. May is the
This
month
is
you
the
want to
month.
join.
This is the month.
We are going to be doing some crazy shenanigans, and you won't hear a peep about our
We are
Orlando
not
ordeal.
talking about it here.
The Orlando ordeal. That's what we are officially calling this as of right now. The Orlando ordeal. You will not hear it on the free feed. You will only be here. Only the people who cough up the coins, okay, are getting the exclusive content. Honey, pay to play, bitch.
And with that, you do get access to the close friends
Instagram close
on
friends.
Instagram. And that's where we're posting.
That's where we're posting.
So much posting.
And that's the royal we, by the way. We are posting. Just like all of us.
Yeah. All 4 of us collectively. Yep.
Yep. If I left the house, maybe I'd have something to post.
Have
But
you
I
left
don't.
since I've been there?
I just told you I went and saw Da Vinci Code.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
And you know
Rebecca-
what? We did.
Rebecca from Allbirds joined the close friends.
Oh, there you go. Rebecca, I was literally just about to shout out. We went to an Allbirds store in the Chicago area. I don't want to call it out too specifically. There is only 2. But one of our listeners works at the Allbirds, and she recognized us as soon as me and RJ walked in. And that was really fun because she was like, "Oh my God, are you guys Adam and RJ?" And we were like, "Yes, haha."
Boys love, boys
sometimes.
love.
Right.
Love.
And then she was like,
Boys
"I know you
love.
from the group chat." And we were like, "What?"
No, I don't. That has happened, I think, twice to me, like in the parks before. And I'm like, it is one thing when people are like, "Oh, I follow you on Instagram." I'm like, "Oh, that's great."
Mhm.
Like, whatever. But when they're like, "I listen to the group chat," I'm like, "Holy fuck, hello. We love you." It's just like a whole different level. Like it's so different and it's so funny.
You hear our real thoughts. You guys are the real
You guys,
ones.
like,
and
know
if you're
who we
in the
truly
close
are.
friends, you're the realer ones. So
That is very true.
Miranda just said she can't even go off on the free feed
I can't
today
go
because
off
she's
on
got
free
something too spicy. So
Put it
anyway,
behind the paywall.
get behind the paywall. Okay, well, we're wrapping it up. Miranda's audio sounds like shit now, so it is what it is.
Bye.
Get her out of here.
And thanks for listening as always. And don't forget to read the group chat. Bye.